Cool. Go ahead and play some basic fantasy RPG, the continuation of the Tales from the Laughing Dragon adventures. This is going to be part 3. It's Rodemus Keep. And essentially, quick recap, the players have found themselves in search of a map that could compromise the safety of the town of Dale, in particular the garrison. This map has like all the secret entrances and defense weaknesses and things as well, and a bunch of papers that it carries. You guys had thought that you had found it whenever you discovered Fonken previously, but it ended up being a dud. So now you're searching for the real map, and from what you learned when you arrived at Rodemus Keep, basically the map had been taken from the supposed thief by some undead when they were attacked, and the undead have since retreated back into the catacombs. But you also ran into the, who was it, the Rodemus family, the last descendants, as a man and a woman, but they've also lost their child, who they believe, was taken perhaps by someone, and then out of fear fled to the catacombs as well, and is somewhere buried in there, deep down inside. So that's kind of the secondary quest, is to find this missing Rodemus child. But the main priority is to find the map. And last adventure, the party of adventurers had gone through 3 different rooms, survived a couple traps, a couple pitfalls, and defeated a wraith, which I believe was the last part. And then you went back to the entryway there and made a camp. And so I guess we'll go ahead and let everyone have a quick introduction again of what their characters might have been doing before they went to sleep, and then we'll have the new character introduce himself when he comes down the stairwell. So I'll start with you, Gar. What was Gar doing last we saw him?
I think we had just killed a, was it a white, or was it something not quite that powerful?
Yeah, it was a wraith.
It was a wraith, that's right. We had just dispatched a wraith, and Gar is like a really old man, a fighting man, in his late 70s, maybe even early 80s. He really didn't say how old he was. But his bones are aching, he has arthritis. He's down in this like dank crypt. He's probably heaving and hoeing, waiting to see where the party wants to go next.
Poor old Gar. And then we'll go to Micah. What was, I believe it was Brock?
Yeah, Brock. The female goblin. What's not really discernible. I was thinking, didn't we want to rest for the necromancer because he was damaged, I wanted to say, because he lost so many HP, right?
Yeah, I think you guys were going to spend the night back in the foyer, like the entryway.
Yeah. I think, Brock is waiting impatiently for the others to rest because she wants the treasure.
Awesome. And then, let's see, Finrod. What do we find Finrod doing before the rest?
I feel so embarrassed, but I have no memory of my past. I don't remember.
Not a problem. We'll see.
I know I was with everybody, and I know we killed the thing, but I don't remember. I'm so sorry.
Oh, no, it's not a problem. Perhaps he's kind of passed out and is in the middle of a deep slumber, back by like the stone altar in the entryway or something.
That sounds better than my version.
That'll work. And then Grinskar, where do we find the necromancer?
Yeah, currently not damaged, but once this creature is dispatched, Grinskar will find a quiet place to study his spell book and to regain his spell, and also study the scroll that he discovered.
Cool. And I guess after a night of uneasy sleeping and resting and sitting in this entry foyer, you hear the clink of chainmail coming down the stairwell, and we'll let Ian introduce his character as he comes across a party kind of camping around this It's like empty foyer, which smells absolutely terrible, like old incense and death. So what do we see when we see Merrick, I believe?
Yeah, so Merrick is he's human. He's in his late 20s. He's a fighter through and through. So he's currently wearing chainmail, like you said, carrying a shield in his left hand. And is it dark in here? Is there any natural light or?
The only light would probably, at this point, be coming from lanterns or torches from the party. There was like an eerie green light originally, but that was dispatched.
His longsword then will be in its hilt because he's carrying a lit torch in his right hand, as he kind of is trying to cautiously, although not very stealthily, move down these stairs to investigate what this other light source is. He's also encountered the Rodemuses and has decided to join. He knew there was a party around here somewhere that were searching for their missing daughter, and that was a quest that spoke to his heart. So he's decided to seek them out and join them.
Perfect. So I'll let the party, I guess, kind of react to this new party member coming down, and then you can explore at your discretion.
Gar will sneeze into a handkerchief and like stick it into his pocket as he sees the silhouette appear, like this muscular silhouette, and Gar will say, "The hour is late, and the necromancer draws near, and a fighting man appears. Who are you, sir?"
Haha. Very well. Since I'm outnumbered, I will answer your question first. I'm Merrick. I am seeking the child. And you?
My name is Gar, and we are searching for the child as well. Come, introduce yourself, compatriots.
Mark will step cautiously into the foyer just to make, in case anybody reacts hostilely to his presence, but still holding the torch.
Don't be shy, you little goblin.
What? She comes shuffling around the corner because she was already searching the vicinity to start early when the party is finally ready, and she looks at the fighter. Who are you?
Mark is my name. And who are you?
I'm Brock. Brock.
I see.
I can open everything.
I see. And who are these others?
Grinscar will turn up from his book, snapping it shut. The half-orc rising to his feet as he approaches, looking over the new figure. Not as quite as meaty as the centaur, but when he falls, perhaps I can find a use for him.
An old man, a goblin, an orc, and who is the other one there in deep slumber?
I am just a weary elf taking a nap.
I see. Oh. At least there's someone amongst you who may be decent and upstanding. No offense, old man.
None taken. I know I have one foot in the grave.
Well, it looks like you will probably need my talents, given that none of you seem to be very capable in a fight.
Strengthen these arms yet, young man. I think you'll be surprised.
As you say, grandfather.
I'll look down at our goblin and I'll say, "Have you found the next route for us to take, Master Burglar?"
I didn't dare to go too far. You're always sleeping, always resting. Why can't we go now?
I'm ready to go.
Move. Treasures ahead, and maybe a daughter.
You'll hear his his knees and his wrists and his elbows and his neck. Everything creaks and cracks as he starts to walk.
Grinskar will follow his movements with his eyes as he shakes his head and said, "I've been waiting for months. He's just too stubborn to die." And then follows after him.
I will probably go along then too. Instinctively, I'll probably try to stay beside Gar, just in case he stumbles or falls. The old and the frail oftentimes need help.
Yeah, out of character, Gar has a constitution of 4. Just an FYI.
Nice.
And yeah, so if you guys would leave the entryway there, you would be heading westward down an old granite chamber. Immediately to your left is the first hallway that you guys have taken, which goes down to the chambers where you found the wraith. But if you'd continue forward, you could do so for about 40 feet or so, and you would get to another intersection where you could continue straight or go left.
Brock will go straight.
And Gar will be checking his own traps in addition to the goblin checking traps.
So we'll be moving along at a crawl, basically, I'd imagine, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
And Grinskar will be following a short distance after Gar, using him as a trapped floor detector.
I got dark vision. I don't know if that's going to help us.
Yeah, that would definitely help, I think. Being able to see a bit further.
You might want to walk in front of us with the torch then, yeah?
Yeah, I can walk in front if that's okay with you guys, so maybe I'll be able to see better.
Does the goblin have dark vision as well, or?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Well, whoever, it's okay.
You can both kind of go up front.
So we can both end up in a trap.
Definitely. And yes, you would continue another 30 feet or so, and you would get to the end of this hallway, and it would go, the only way you could go is left, and then it would turn right again, going down another 50 feet, and then it would break left one more time, and at this point you reach a door to your left, or you can continue down the hallway to the right, which goes down towards a T-section.
And Brock stops at the door. Can we look inside? We will, right? Right? And she's already taking out her tools.
Well, after you, thief.
Is looking for traps.
Mr. Merrick, you might want to take a step back. I've seen more than one goblin burglar expire down here.
I'll look at the old man and nod, and I'll start to step back. It's wise of you to use them in this way, actually.
Them? Who? What?
Burglars, for detecting traps, of course.
Right. Everyone has his talent, that's mine.
Excellent. So who's going to open the door or check it?
I'm checking first.
Okay. Let's see. And you do not notice any traps. And the door does not appear to be locked.
Everything is fine. And she pushes open the door.
Excellent. And as the door swings open, what you hear is the unmistakable sound of goblins in the chamber. However, there's a large barricade in the center of the room made from tables, chairs, and just random objects that they've gathered. And one of the goblins shouts as you open it, "Kill the dead walkers! Kill the dead walkers!" And then
I close the door.
That's a good idea, because as the door shuts, you hear a volley of arrows stick through the door.
Oh, she says.
It seems you found a different kind of trap.
Reliable as always. As he stomps the butt of his guy under the stone floor.
Can we barricade the door? Maybe?
Yeah, I'll say you can lock it, kind of like how you did, I think you had done that on the top level prior. Just wedge some stuff in there.
Oh, what did you see in there? How many of them were there? What are they?
One, too many.
And you would have seen at least 6 goblins, if not a few more.
One too many.
Two times many.
And was there anything else in the room, or should we just avoid it, or should we fight our way through? And I'll start to kind of loosen my sword in its scabbard.
Well, then we're prepared for us behind barricades. We shouldn't go in there. And she rummages through a backpack, taking out some steel nails, I think. Iron spikes.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could definitely wedge the door, close it shut somehow, seal it shut.
Maybe we should move now, fast.
Or we could let them come through the door and kill them as they come.
You mighty warrior. He not. And she points at Gar.
I'll gesture to the half-orc and say, well, what of this one? Their kind are usually pretty useful in a fight.
He finger wiggler.
As you're looking at a sight that looked like it could cut through sheer steel. I think you short sell the necromancer.
Whatever you choose to do. But decide fast, because those nails won't hold forever.
Now, can Brock maybe do a listen roll for me? It's going to be
Of course.
D100.
Wisdom roll? Really? Oh.
Or percentile dice, D100.
Okay.
Yeah.
22.
Okay, well, yeah, so you do succeed. And what you would hear behind the door would be the goblins kind of chattering to themselves nervously. And you can hear some, like, deeper voices telling the goblins, like, to hold their position and fire at anything that comes through the door.
Okay, she's holding her ear to the door to be ready when they bash it open, and surprisingly, they don't seem to do that, and she turns around to the others. They are waiting. They're waiting for us. If we move now, they won't follow us. They won't find us.
And if you would listen just a bit longer, you would hear one of them saying, "Can't let them get the map. We can't let them get the map. Those damned undead."
Are the hinges of the door accessible from the outside of it?
Sure.
I'm going to look at the specialist and say, if they lie in wait, why don't we remove the door from its hinges and just walk it straight to the barricade?
Can you carry that door, old man?
Probably will be the last thing I do, I reckon.
I have a shield of my own. I can go with you.
I'm willing to give it a try.
What, door or shield?
The door.
Okay.
I don't like the idea of leaving these filthy creatures behind us to stab us in our backs.
Yes.
Ah.
So the idea would be you would like knock the hinges off the door, then pick the lock, and I would grab it on the edges with my two hands, like push it forward, grab it with my two hands, and then run it into the barricade.
Now, the door should be wide enough that you could probably get another person along with you, right?
Yeah, probably about two people wide.
So who else is capable in a fight here? Not the goblin, obviously. Probably not the finger wiggler. So what about you, Elf?
I can do something. I got a bow and arrow.
Oh, well, that sounds like a standing outside the door job to me.
But also, I mean, not only that, I'm just, I also have a short sword, so.
Yeah,
And,
not very promising.
let me see. I have an amulet that gives me +2 to something. I don't know. My AC is 13. I'll do anything we need to do. I don't mind. I won't die. Hopefully.
Works for me. I mean, I think the door's big enough for it, so.
Okay, so you two take the door and charge in. I'll run in with my shield as well. And we'll lay waste to these creatures.
Okay.
Exciting!
Was there any light in the room, or was it dark? Because they have dark vision too, don't they?
Yeah,
Was
they do have
there-
dark vision. It was dark in there.
Okay.
Okay. So basically what I'm thinking is once they charge in with the door, I'll hurl my torch into the room and then charge in drawing my sword. With my shield up in front of me, of course.
Don't set me on fire, dude.
Oh, maybe you can set the barricade on fire.
That's actually not a bad idea.
It worked when we set the centaur on fire that was blocking the door.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so that's what you guys want to do?
Yeah. Has anybody got any oil?
I do not.
Who had that oil lamp?
I had 2 left because I used 1 on the centaur.
Oh, okay.
Say we could splash oil on the opposite side of the door and then I could light it and they could charge in with it.
Yep. In the meantime, I start fiddling around on those hinges to remove them.
Yeah, that could be easily done. We'll say after a couple minutes, a few minutes.
I'm ready when you are.
So I would say, clear the well of the door. I'll pull it back in. Splash the oil. So I'll wait until everyone's like in position.
Yep. Splash the oil on the door, touch my torch to it.
And then I'll take off running, like making a ooh, 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 hot, ha, ha. As I run it towards the barricade.
Awesome. And are you running alone with it?
I think the elf is right next to me behind it, like using it as cover as well.
Okay, excellent.
Green
Yeah,
Star will charge in as well behind the 2.
awesome. Yeah, as you run in, of course, 6 arrows slam through the door, probably narrowly missing your faces, not quite deep enough to hit you. And what you would see 6 smaller goblins standing behind the barricade immediately with their bow and arrows sticking out. You see 2 larger goblin champions behind them, kind of commanding them, with maces drawn, of course. And yeah, so you would be running. And what was your goal with you want to try to light the barricade on fire?
Yep, smash the door into the barricade, light it all on fire.
And I'll be charging right behind them and try to kind of like leap over the burning barricade and go for the champions.
Awesome. Yeah, so that'll be.
I'm standing outside behind the corner. waiting for the first attack, so they
Cool.
don't hit me.
Definitely. And yeah, we'll say after these arrows pierce through the door that you're carrying, Finrod and Gar, you will reach the barricade, and yeah, you can definitely toss it on there, and it'll light after a few moments. And then I guess we can have everyone roll initiative, and I'll roll for them.
I have to refresh my memory.
Yeah, what die did we roll?
Oh,
D20?
take a D6,
D6.
and then add your Dex mod.
I'm on 7 then.
Cool. Gar's 2.
Let's see. D6 plus what? I'm sorry, what am I looking for?
Dexterity
Dex mod.
Dex mod? Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, great initiative rolls, guys.
I just hurl the door on top of it and like squat down and smack my leg and go, "The dogs of war bark again!"
And these are kobolds, these are goblins, not kobolds, man.
This is the dog, and I'll pull like a huge great axe off of my back, and my arms will like crack with the bone straining as I even hold it.
Wow.
It's a great axe +1 too. It's actually magical.
Nice.
Yeah, and Gar, yeah, you definitely feel your heartbeat kind of start to palpitate a bit at that. But we'll start with the 7. So, Merrick, you can go ahead and take an action.
So yeah, my idea anyway, if it's possible, would be to kind of leap over this barricade and go for the closest champion goblin. You said, yeah.
Yeah, do a climbing check.
What's that?
Actually, I'm thinking.
I didn't see a section on skills actually when I made my character.
Do a oh shit! I just had
I think for a fighter, climbs a 1 out of 6.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a 1 out of 6. The thief is only one that's a D100. So.
No, I rolled a 4.
Okay, so yeah, you would probably try to jump. You would land halfway through, burn yourself a bit, and then probably hop back. So you might want to try to circumnavigate it.
Yeah, I guess that's what I'll have to do then.
And then let's see. Next we had the 3s. Damn. So we'll go with Brock.
Can I see, when I look around the door or into the room, can I see a goblin which is not hidden behind the barricade?
Yeah, we'll say one of the goblin champions is probably sticking out from the side of one.
Cool. Okay, then I'll shoot my short bow. D20, right?
Yeah, and then
Okay.
plus all the.
Yep.
Yeah.
11 plus 4 is 15, 16.
Yeah, 16 will hit.
Okay, cool. 6 damage.
Oh well. Yeah, so this will probably pierce him in the chest somewhere, and he's probably clutching it at this point. Yeah, because that did some serious damage to him, and he stops barking out orders. What's out of growl?
Good. Good.
Now
Rob is cackling.
Excellent. And now to go to the enemy's turns. So they rolled a 3 as well. So there's, we'll say the 6 that shot the arrows are reloading this round. They're trying to like gather themselves, but the 2 goblin champions will try to advance. Let's see how far they are. Probably. Yeah, they're only about 15 or so feet from you guys. So the first goblin champion will try to attack Merrick. So he comes rushing around, yeah, and he misses. The second one will come around as well. Try to go for Gar as he's wielding that massive axe. He misses also. And then we go to the 2, which is Gar.
So the one misses taking a swing at me as I like leap back and I say, "Ha ha!" And then I will bring it down in like a just straight like chopping wood swing above my head on him. I don't think it hits a 13.
No, just you need a 15.
Ooh, quick!
And as Gar misses, it'll go down to the 1s, and we'll go with Finrod.
So now I get to hit?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I just want to make sure. So is there, since am I close enough to hit someone with the sword, or do I need to shoot them?
If you ran in there carrying the door, you would be close to the Goblin Champions because they ran around trying to attack Gar and Merrick.
No problem. I'll just shoot then.
Okay, yeah.
And
Go
then
ahead.
there's 2 of them in front of me.
Yeah.
hmm Is there a difference between either one?
Yeah, one of them was shot recently with the crossbow.
Right. Oh, one of them's hit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe I'll shoot that dude and try to take him out.
Yeah, go for it.
So it's a D20 plus longbow. It says +1.
Yeah, so you'll get that, and then there's just the general attack bonus.
Oh yeah, AB1. Okay, so it's D20 +2.
Correct.
Well, 11.
No, so yeah, that'll miss. You'll probably get stuck in the burning barricade.
Do you have a dex bonus?
I don't think he had a dex bonus. Do you have a dex
Okay.
bonus?
No.
Cool. And then I'm gonna go to the bottom with Grinscar.
Where is he?
Grinscar, you are muted if you're talking. Okay, cool.
I'm back now.
Okay,
Ruckus, enough. So my turn to take it?
Yeah.
Is one of the champions down, or are they both still up?
They're both still up. One of them's wounded pretty badly. The other one's untouched.
Would I be able to make it around to the barricade to the ones that are reloading?
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, I'm going to charge into them and try to slow them down in their work so they're not shooting a half dozen arrows at everybody.
Cool.
So I guess whatever the first one is, when I come around, I'll give my sky the twirl and chop down at him with it.
Sweet.
Okay. So that's a 19 to hit.
Definitely hits.
Is the damage just straight from the weapon, or do we get bonuses from our attributes? I can't remember.
Yeah, if you have a strength, yeah,
Okay.
if you have a strength bonus for their melee, yeah.
So that'd be 4 points.
Awesome. And yeah, you do take one of them out, and you can describe that.
So yeah, he comes charging around behind the others that are the door, and after firing the volley, the goblins turn down to do their arrows, and all of a sudden I see this large half-orc with a scythe come charging through the smoke and fire as he chops down, slicing one from shoulder to hip, kicking it away as he growls and prepares to face him in battle.
Very cool. And now we'll go back up to the top with Merrick.
Okay, the goblin in front of, or the goblin champion in front of me is the one that's not injured, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay though. What's the damage on a longsword? Is it D8 still?
Yeah, I think it is a D8.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I will just simply make an attack against him. Keeping my shield up, try to kind of hold him back and thrust at him with the sword. Oh, wow. That's a 4 with my modifier, so no, I don't hit.
Yeah, so it probably slams to the granite floor or something there.
Marek's adventuring career is off to a smashing start. Failed to jump a barricade and failed to stab a goblin.
Hopefully he has plenty of time to recuperate from these failures, prove himself. And we'll go next to down to the 3s. So Brock.
I'll shoot. If I shoot one who's already engaged with one of my group, it might hit my group member, right?
Correct.
Shit. Okay, I'll take another one if possible. One of the smaller goblins.
Yeah, they're probably scattering a little bit at that point, so yeah, you can try that.
18 and 3.
Oh yeah, you can describe how you kill one of those.
Oh, perfect. The goblin is just looking to the side to his other group members, screaming something, and the arrow goes straight into his ear, through his brain, out to the other side of the other ear.
Awesome. And from there, it'll go to the enemy's turns. And so there's, let's see, 4 little goblins left, and still the 2 champions remaining. So we'll have the champions act first, and one will try to continue engaging Merrick. So he's going to swing at you with his mace. He rolls an 18, which I do believe misses. I think
18 is my armor class.
Oh, it is. Okay, okay, there. Yeah. So he will hit for, let's see, just 3 damage.
Okay. Ouch.
Yeah, oh, damn, yeah, 7 HP. And then the next one will go for Gar again. And he will miss with a 2. So now we have the 4 minor goblins. They're, let's see, how about, let's see, 5 of, or there's not 5 left. So, yeah, so 3 of them, 3 of the 4 will try to draw their short swords and put up their bows, probably drop the bows. And 2 of them will run around to engage. How about Finrod? One of them will go for Finrod. And -2. No, he misses. The second one misses as well. And the last 2 are going to stay behind the barricade. One attacking Brinscar. Misses. And I think there's one more. We'll go for Brinscar as well. He misses. Okay, so from there it goes to the 2s. I think we have Gar next.
Yeah. I will, 'cause there's still one of like the larger ones right in front of me, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna re-attack him. Ooh, that's better. 18.
Definitely.
And the Great Axe, was that a D10 or a D12?
Let me check. I think it was a D. Ooh, might have been a D12. So, don't quote me. Equipment. A Great Axe, a D10. Yeah.
Okay. 5 points of damage.
And that is enough to take this one down. This was the wounded one, I think. Yeah. So.
Awesome. Yeah. I will just bury it deep into his chest cavity and then rip it out and like fling cartilage and like maybe even like a rib fragment into another goblin standing next to him.
Very nice. And from him, it'll go to Finrod.
All right, so I'll do the thing again.
Nice.
Nice. Got a fucking 6.
Yeah, so you will miss.
So I shoot myself.
Yeah, we'll say it like maybe pins part of your boot to 4. It doesn't do any damage though. But you can pull it out, of course. Nothing terrible. And then we'll have Brinscar go.
Okay, there's still 4 of these smaller goblins, right?
Yeah, there's 2 engaging with you, and then there's 2 that are ran behind to engage Finrod.
Ooh, that's only a 9.
Yeah, so that'll miss. And then we're going to go back up to the top with Merrick.
Okay. Second verse, same as the first. I'll again try to slash at this champion in front of me. No, that's going to be an 8. So.
Yeah, so that'll miss. From there, I'll go back to the 3s, and I think next we had Brock.
Can I sneak up to one of them?
You won't be able to sneak because I believe they had seen you. Plus, you would have to go like through the middle of the battle to get there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Then I change to my short sword and walk up to one of them and attack him.
Okay,
To the
yeah.
closest one. I think it's possible to one which is engaged with the necromancer.
Okay, yeah, not a problem.
And I get +2 because he is fighting the necromancer, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Cool. 17, 19, and 3.
Yeah, it'll drop him to his knees, and he's not quite dead, but he's terribly damaged.
Close. Okay.
And from you, Brock, it'll go to the enemies. So we'll have the champion. The champion's gonna attack Merrick once more. Yeah, misses horribly. And then we'll do the 2 attacking Finrod. And 1 hit. Actually, they're both going to hit you, Finrod, for, let me see, damage. For 4 damage to Finrod. And then we'll have the last 2. 1 will attack you, Brock. He misses. And we'll have
I only have 1 hit point left, just to let everyone know.
Oh.
Oh, snap.
Marcus, I forgot my bonus damage on my short sword. It's +1, so it's
Oh, damn.
4 all in all.
Okay, well, that actually dropped the one that just tried to attack you, so we'll say he's gone.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Perfect. And
Looks like you've got your next light source on the way there, Grinscar. Yep, the elf is almost dead.
And then, so let's see. No, the one that was attacking Grinscar did miss. Okay, cool. So it would go down to Finrod, who, yeah, you said you had 1 HP. So that would bring you to a -3. Okay, so we'll deal with that after the combat.
Well, I had 4, but you hit. I had 5, but you hit me with 4. Are you hitting me again now?
Oh, no, that's it. Okay, I thought you said you were at 1 HP.
No, I had 5, and then I lost 4, so I only have 1 left.
Okay, yeah, so you're still up. So yeah, you can go ahead and act. There are 3 little goblins left and 1 big one. 2 of them are engaging you.
Dude, I don't know what to do because my rolls have been sucking, and I don't. What? What is this +2 amulet I have? Do you know what that does?
It was a +2 to one of your attributes, I think. Let me check. Can't remember where.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. I think the gnome had given it to you. What did he fucking give you? Shicey little amulets. Yeah, it's +2 strength while you wear it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna note this down so I don't forget. Well, if everybody's in good health, I think I might want to step back out of. I don't want to die, you know. So I don't know if I can step out of the way, if it's possible, behind everyone so I don't die. Is that like possible?
Yeah, you're within. Let's see, where were you? Yeah, you can definitely even step like right outside of the ring. It's within range.
Because I have 30 feet. Yeah. Unfortunately, I'd like to do that, but keep maybe my head poked around just a tiny bit to see what's going on. I don't know if that's okay.
Totally fine. Definitely play it smart, play it safe, I guess. And then from you to go to Grinscar, finishing up the turn there.
You actually missed me on initiative.
Oh shit, did I? Oh, dude, so sorry. So yeah, you can go ahead before Grinscar then.
Is there one of the goblins like right in front of me? Short sword user.
Let's see, you had felled one of the bigger ones. Yeah, there's one within like range for sure, attacking either Grinscar or the 2 that were attacking Finrod. They're probably pretty close to you.
Oh, if I can get one that's not looking at me, even better.
Yeah, they were definitely probably, dealing with him
Sweet.
running off. Yeah,
Oh yeah, I'm gonna sucker punch him.
go for it. And you'll get that +2.
Oh yeah. So with the +2, then the +1, it's 21.
Awesome.
Yeah. 2 points of damage. Damn it.
That will kill it. It just needs 1. It's pretty weak. So you can describe how that one goes down. It's kind of rumped.
I'll come in with the axe and sucker punch him in the side of the head at the temple, and just slice off the top of his dome. And there'll be like a little bit of a second where you can see his brain exposed, and then it'll slosh down out the side of his head.
It's awesome. Very cool. And then from you, yeah, we'll go to Grinscar now.
Okay. 19.
Yeah, and that will hit.
9 points of damage.
Yep, describe how you destroy this guy.
So basically, the one left in front of him, Grinscar will begin spinning the scythe in front of him, cutting left and right through the air, and then he'll spin to his right, chopping across the goblin's shoulder, severing its head, and kicking the body over to the floor. As he's now facing, I guess there's just one left of the small ones that was behind the barricade.
Yep, correct. Now there's just one more small goblin and the large champion goblin. And we'll go back up to Merrick.
All right, probably my last chance to try to redeem myself in this fight. I'll make another attack at this champion. All right, that's a little better. That's a 16 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit it.
And did you say we add something to damage, or no? It's just straight dice.
You add if you have the strength bonus for melee.
Yeah, so I got 6 points of damage then.
Cool. And yeah, that definitely wounds him quite a bit. We'll say over half health. From you to go to Brock.
Yeah, I go over to the last one and short sword it. Okay, no, not this time. 4.
Oh yeah, so that'll miss. And we'll go to the last two enemies. And the one who was attacking Finrod will turn around and go for Gar, I believe. Oh, nope. And then the champion, try to hit Merrick one last time. He will miss. Damn. So, from there we go to Gar.
Yeah, so that one tries to sucker punch me and he misses. I'm just going to spin around with that axe and try to windmill his head off. That one is 14.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Hell yeah, 10 points of damage.
Oh yeah, that'll decimate him.
Yeah, so I'll just backswing. Yeah! And it'll hit him right at the base of the neck and just chop it, and the head will windmill back like over the barricade.
Brutal. And then we'll go to Finrod, who I believe is now like poking his head around the doorway.
Am I allowed to try to shoot someone without hitting one of my people?
Yeah, you can shoot into there. I think there is a chance you'll hit somebody though.
So the chance I hit somebody, she says no.
50-50, don't do it. We're already almost done. Stay hidden.
Okay. No, that's
Good
cool.
shot.
Then I'll just wait because I don't want to kill myself or anyone else.
Okay, no problem. And yeah, from you to go to the final Grinscar.
So at this point, there's one of the champions left.
Yeah, that's all that's left.
And is he currently facing somebody?
Yeah, he's engaged with Merrick.
Yeah, with me.
So, seeing the last of the smaller archers fall, Grinscar will charge in behind the champion and slash out him with his scythe. So that'd be 17 to hit.
Yeah, that'll definitely hit.
4 points of damage.
And that's just enough. Yeah, describe how you destroy him.
So basically, yeah, I charge up behind him, slashing out with my blade into his back, causing him to cry out and fall down to the floor.
Very nice. And that'll end the combat turn, so you guys can search the room, do what you want.
Brock searches the corpses.
How do I heal?
Yeah, the healing. I know that you guys did have 2 potions of healing. I don't remember if you used them.
We used one on you, Dennis, right?
Yep, I used one.
Yeah. Do I have the second
So
one
there should be one
somewhere?
more left, I think. Yeah.
Do we? How many? If we rest or whatever, does that regenerate?
Yeah, if you have like a good night's sleep, like a full night's sleep, you can regain 1 hit point.
Oh, only one. Okay. Well, I don't know. If you guys don't want to use the potion yet, it's okay. Whatever you guys think. I don't know. I only got 1 left.
I don't know if we really got one left. I think we had 2, one for Dennis, and who's got the second one?
Not I. If you have one, I say give it to the elf. I'll be fine. I'll just kind of start tying off my wound.
Andrew, did you have that one?
He'll shift his teeth around in his mouth and say, "No."
Hmm.
Hell, do you have it?
No, I mean I looked on my sheet. I don't have it unless I messed up and didn't write it down. I don't.
Oh, is it possible that Neural got that one? Used it actually.
Okay, yeah, that would make sense, perhaps.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
that's
she
true,
was
'cause-
hit pretty hard, and I think she had one. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah, because
Mm.
okay, because Brock came in kind of later on in the keep, yeah.
Yeah, I think
yeah, so
that
that makes
was it. Okay, shit.
Okay, yeah, so there's no implements of healing, sadly. But Brock, yeah, you said you wanted to search the bodies.
Yeah.
Aside from just 6 short bows, 6 short swords, 2 more short bows and 2 maces that the weapons the goblins were using. You would find a satchel on one of the goblin champions.
Yeah, I'll look inside.
And
Excited.
you find Falcon's lost map, which you believe is the same map that you were looking for.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. That's all that's in there.
Oh, look at this. And she holds it up.
Carl say, "Looks like you have a map there, young man, lady."
Lady, oh, yeah, that's the map we were looking for, right? Right.
Yeah, and if you would look at the map, if you would inspect it, it's definitely a map showing the garrison back in Dale and like all the weak points, as well as secret entrances and things, guard rotations, everything.
Perfect. That will make the gnome happy.
After the bodies are searched, Grinscar will go over to the larger of the 2 champions, kind of leaning on his scythe as he lowers to his knee. He'll place his one free hand on its chest as he leans down and whispers in its ear, casting his corpse servant spell on it.
Cool. Yeah, and you would now have a new corpse servant.
So after a few moments, he'll rise to his feet and lift his hand dramatically as he says, "Arise, my servant."
Yeah, and it'll get up and kind of groan as it does so, and some really nasty breath will come out. Yeah, and it'll just look at you kind of blank-eyed.
Eek. That's disgusting.
Yeah, and aside from that, there's not really much else in this room. Just bits and ends, lots of broken things. Pretty dirty room. Yeah, and there's no other doorways or any like exits. Just that one way in.
Shall we sally forth?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, let's sally.
Indeed, I'm ready.
Yeah, Brock walks out, continuing in that corridor.
Cool. Yeah, and this corridor will go about 20 feet down until it gets to a T section, and you can go right or left.
Searching for traps all the time.
Yep.
Right.
Okay, and it'll hook to the left again after you go down a ways, and then you can continue going straight ahead, or you can hook immediately to the right.
Right again.
Okay, now you're at another T. You can go left or right.
Okay, right.
And you're at another T, left or right.
Am I walking in circles?
No.
Okay. Right.
Excellent. And you'll end up taking another left, and you arrive at a door.
I listen.
Yeah, and you would hear a large creature, something moving. Maybe the clack of bones, like cracking of bones across the ground.
Oh. Brock whispers. Something inside. Big.
Well, what is it? I'll start to press forward to take a look and see.
Yeah, the door would be unlocked.
Oh, oops.
If you want to, I'll let you guys who wants to do that.
Oh, I searched for trap.
Wise decision. But no, there's no trap. You don't find anything. There's nothing.
Uh-oh.
So, is Merrick going to open the door and head in?
Yep.
Excellent. Yeah, whenever you enter, a wave of rage and hatred washes over you as you enter the room. And you see this large creature, unlike anything you've ever seen, and it just stares at you menacingly, and it shouts, "Protect the boy!" And then the shout is followed by the breaking of wood as 3 zombies emerge from the coffins against the west wall. Everything lurches forward towards you, with the larger creature close behind.
What's the larger creature look like?
It's kind of like a hooded, ragged figure, but it's just lots of bones under it. It's a very bony creature.
Okay. And how far away are they from me? How far away are they?
Sorry, I was muted there. They're about 20 feet and heading in your direction.
And the creature's moving behind them, yeah?
Yeah, the large one's behind 3 zombies.
Okay. If I step back into the doorway, how many can get through at a time?
Probably one at a time. This one's a bit more narrow.
I'll do that then with my shield in front of me, and I'll say, "Stay behind me."
Excellent.
Horrible undead creatures approach.
Oh yeah. And yes, I guess have everyone roll initiative again. There's 3 zombies and a bone horror approach. So let's see. America's a 3. Brock is a 6. Bar is a 4. This is Grin score, you got a 6, yeah. Cool. And Finrod, what did Finrod have? Oh no, 4 for Grin score.
Wait, do I need to re-roll?
Yeah, roll a d6.
Dude, All my rolls today are weak sauce.
The gods are spiting you. So we'll start at the top with Brock with the 6.
Can I shoot between Merrick's legs?
Yes, if he is kind enough to open them.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, if you miss, it could be, let's just say, it'd be the last in Merrick's line.
You don't need to multiply. Yeah, she squats down a bit and shoots between his legs.
Okay, go for it. Just saying, if you miss, it is going to be Merrick's entire line at stake.
14.
Oh, yeah, you do hit. You hit one of the
Thank God.
zombies.
And 2.
Awesome. It doesn't seem to wince very much as it takes this crossbow to the hip or something. The next 6 was in fact the enemies, so we'll have the zombies continue to press forward, and we'll say just one of them will be able to attack at Merrick's shield in the doorway.
That's the plan.
He rolls a 12, so he'll miss, flanking the doorway probably. And
The shield does its job.
oh yeah. And aside from that, they're just kind of stacked up there, and the bone horror is going to probably stay back by about 10 feet as the other 3 zombies are trying to crowd the doorway. So from there, we'll go to the 4s, and we'll start with Grinscar.
What? If you told me I didn't write it down, what level are those scrolls of hold and protection?
I don't. Oh, let me see. Check. Those were the scrolls from. Where did you get those? Can't remember.
I can't remember either. I just have them written down.
We'll say they're level 1 scrolls.
Okay. I guess at this point, there's not much I can do. I don't want to use the scrolls because it'll only last 1 turn, so... if the doorway's blocked... How large is this goblin champion zombie?
Like the big guy, it's not even a goblin or anything, it's just this like...
No, the one that I animated.
Oh, the one you animated. Bigger than a normal goblin, so but still shorter than you for sure. It's probably, I don't know, 4.5 feet.
Is there any way it can squeeze through the doorway with Merrick in front of it?
If you did so, Merrick would have to back up and like drop the shield.
Okay, so yeah, I'll just...
Not gonna happen.
Huh?
Merrick's not backing up and dropping his shield.
Oh, yeah. That's why I was asking if there's a way to squeeze through there. So, yeah, I guess I'm just going to hold for now.
Okay, cool. And the next 4 was Gar. Yeah.
I'm just gonna sit down in the hallway and like pull out an apple and start eating it and say, "It's quite the shield you have there, young man."
If I fall, you'll have to take it up.
Okay, so Gar's gonna eat his apple, and we'll go from there to the 1 with Finrod.
Okay.
Did I get skipped this time?
Oh shit, did you?
Yeah, I'm after.
Oh
I'm
shit,
after
you're at
Gar.
3. Okay. So yeah, you go, then we'll go with Finrod. My bad.
Right.
All
I'll
right.
attack this zombie in front of me with my longsword anyway.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's going to be 15 plus 2, 17 for 4 points of damage.
Oh yeah, that'll hit for sure. And let me see if that's enough to hit.
It's a slashing weapon, so I don't know if it does reduce or extra damage against zombies or anything of that sort. I don't know, but
Honestly, I don't know, but 4 damage. Or it's not quite enough to kill it, but it is definitely wounded as hell.
okay.
And now we'll go to Finrod. Yeah, sorry about the initiative fuck-ups. Keep looking at the wrong ones.
It's all right.
How many of the zombies left alive?
All three of them, and then the bone horror is back about 10 feet.
Dude, I don't know, guys. Can I hit and run, like, because I'm scared I'm going to die?
Well, if you've got a ranged weapon, the best bet would be to stay back and shoot.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Will I hit... Am I able to not kill one of my compadres here?
You could probably kind of do what Brock did and like get down on the floor and try to shoot between the legs of Merrick, if you so chose.
Okay, I think I'll try, dude.
Go for it.
Is that okay, guys, or not? I don't want to be a dick.
As long as you don't shoot me in the balls, it's okay.
All right. Oh, my first good roll of the day.
Whew, another lucky shot, and yeah, so the arrow will glide through there and it'll strike the target.
Okay, let me see. I got so I do a D8 plus 1. Okay. So it's a 9.
Yeah, go ahead.
Plus the AB, right? Don't I get 10?
Yeah, so go ahead and describe how you kill it.
Well, slightly scathing my comrade's balls in front of me, I fling an arrow toward this ugly zombie, and it crushes him right in the middle of his body as he withers to the ground in agony.
Yeah, very nice. And from you, goes back up to the top. So, yeah, the 6s, Brock.
I'll do it again.
Go for it.
Ooh. 21 and 6.
Awesome. Yeah, and that'll hit the next zombie as next one in line there in the doorway.
See, everything is fine. Everything is fine.
Yeah, as Merrick feels like another arrow's speed between his legs, awfully close. And from there, it'll go to the enemy's turn. So the next zombie will, of course, start to crowd the doorway. We'll go for Merrick. He misses. And the Bone Horror, of course, can't get into range to do anything. Nor can the other zombie. So we'll go to the 4s, and we'll go to Grinscar.
How many of the regular zombies are left?
Just 2, and one of them's looking pretty bad from that last attack.
Okay. Again, pretty much just biding my time right now. Kind of chomping at the bit to get in there, but knowing that we're kind of pigeonholed for now, but it also stops them from swarming us, so I'll just hold my turn.
Yeah, no problem. And yeah, from you, we'll go to Gar.
If they can do it, surely Gar, as I'm pulling out my longbow, and I will slink down and try to shoot between his legs.
Definitely can be tried.
That's a -2, right? Because I'm pulling my bow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit! I got a good roll. Damn it!
I mean, yay!
I mean, yes. 19.
Oh damn! Yeah, you'll hit.
Okay, I do 3 points of damage.
Cool. It's just enough to kill the second zombie. So you can describe that.
Yeah, the arrow spins and like the fletching makes this, and the fletching and like a little line on the broadhead actually cuts the leather on the seam of your pants, and you feel a draft as it like skids beneath and just nails this zombie through the eye socket.
Stop shooting between my legs!
Got one!
There have to be sacrifices?
I go
Awesome.
after him, right?
Yeah, you do.
And so 2 of the zombies that dropped, there's just the one zombie and the bone horror left in the room.
Correct.
I will now charge into the room and attack the bone horror
Very nice.
so that people can stop shooting between my legs, hopefully.
Since I was holding my action, as soon as he does that, can I do something?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, as he begins charging forward, Grinscar will grin, showing his sharp and jagged teeth as he begins reading from a scroll. It's going to give a 10-foot radius of protection around Merrick. It's going to give him a +2 to AC and a +2 to saves against undead.
Very nice, yeah.
How long does that last?
It's going to last 2 turns.
That's like 20 minutes, right? Or is it 2 rounds?
It says 2 turns. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
it's
that's
like-
about 20 minutes.
It's 200 rounds.
Is it for everyone inside the 10-foot radius?
Yeah, anybody that's in the radius. Yeah.
Good.
And Merrick, you had a roll to attack? I'm sorry, I think I missed it.
Yeah, I rolled a 4.
Oh, okay, yeah, definitely. Cool. So from you, it goes to the Finrod. And the doorway is now opened up. One of your companions charged in.
So I still don't want to die. Am I going to be able to hit somebody without hitting my partners?
You can shoot the zombie without hitting me. I'm engaged with the bone horror.
Yeah, there's one more zombie.
Okay. Okay, I'll try that one. Staying at the door, still staying where I am, so I hopefully don't die.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen. Did you see that?
Oh, yeah. Do some damage.
Five.
Nice. That'll crank him right in the neck. Not quite bringing him down, but definitely doing something to him.
Cool.
We'll go back up to the top with Brock.
Brock runs up to the bone horror. Is that right? Bone horror? To the large creature.
Horror.
Horror. Okay.
Yeah.
Almost
bone
the same.
horror.
Almost the same.
Oh,
Yeah,
horror.
I was confused. If she is attacked, she gets a +2 bonus on her AC, Marcus,
Okay.
because it's a large creature.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And +2 from the barrier if she's in that 10-foot
Okay.
radius.
Do I get an attack bonus too, Dennis?
Nope, just to protection.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just +2 to AC and +2 to save.
12, 14.
The bone horror will hit it, yeah.
Oh, cool. 3 damage.
And then what kind of weapon is this?
A short sword. Magic.
Oh, okay, yeah, cool. 2, 3, yeah, great. And from you, it'll go to the enemies, and the bone horror will, let's see who it goes for. It'll go for you, Brock. It'll miss. And we have one more zombie, which will try to get through the doorway there. And who's in the doorway? I think Grinscar going into the room, correct?
No, I think
No.
it's the old man lying on
Or
the
just
floor.
Grinscar?
Yeah, Grinscar hadn't read in the room. He just read from the scroll, so he would
Okay,
be
gotcha.
blocking the door.
Yeah, so it'll get to you there and try to attack you. And do you have the bonuses in the radius? You should.
If I'm
It should
within
get-
10
yeah.
feet, yeah,
So how much is it total of the bonus?
it'd be 11.
Okay, so he's gonna hit. What is his damage? Ooh, shit. Yeah. And he does 4 damage. To Ukraine squad. Oh
It
shit.
puts me to 0.
Okay, damn. Yeah, still go down there. Damn.
Is
And
zero dead in this game, or is it just unconscious?
I can't remember how we played it the last time. Micah, do you remember? Because I know you lost a couple characters there.
Yeah, we said it was dead because we couldn't do anything at all.
Oh,
Anyway,
okay,
so
snap. Yeah, so Grinskar, you are felled.
Okay.
And from there it'll go to.
Should have been the old man.
Yeah, he's asking for it, I think. But from the 6s it goes to the 4s, and we'll go to Grinskar's head. Yeah, so we'll go to Gar.
Yeah, I'll see Grimscar go down in front of me, and then I will use all my energy to try to get up. And I just can't. It's too much weight. So I'll pull another arrow out of my fletching and say, "You killed him, you son of a bitch!" And just loose one at the door.
Yeah, go ahead.
I rolled a 3.
Oh shit, yeah, so that'll like probably stick into his dead body on the ground or something. As your shaky arrow flies off. And then I go to the 3 to Merrick.
Yeah, I'll attack the bone horror again.
it's engaged with me, right?
Yeah.
So you get +2.
Okay. Well, I rolled a natural 1. I don't know if there's a critical rule in this, but
Oh.
No, there's not, but that will miss, sadly.
yeah, it's gonna definitely miss.
Yeah. And then it goes to the bottom of Finrod.
Can I do something without killing my friends?
Yeah, you could go for the zombie in the doorway.
Well, if he's in the doorway and I'm in the doorway, then I'm kind of behind the doorway. I would probably use my short sword, right?
Yeah, you could do a missile attack. Because you're so close, you'll get a bonus to the attack hit.
Oh, I will?
Yeah.
And this is the guy that I hit before or not?
I think so, yeah. No, you had taken down the other one. Or the other one had gone down. I
Oh,
don't think
yeah,
you did
that's
this
right.
one.
I forgot. Is this guy been hit yet? I forgot.
Yeah, he's pretty wounded.
All right, dude. I'm praying to the dice gods. Holy cow.
Nice.
How is this possible? How is this possible?
You prayed for him, man.
I don't know what bonuses I got, but I have 2 bonuses, which makes it a 5 plus whatever you give me for being cool.
It's enough to kill him, definitely. So you can describe that.
Well, he's standing very close to me, but because I'm so proficient in my bow and arrow usage, I quietly pull back on my bow and let loose an arrow that almost decapitates him right through the neck as he gurgles on his own blood to a slow death.
Wicked. And yeah, it'll go back up to the top to Brock.
I attack that horror again. No, 8.
Yeah, that'll miss for sure.
Mhm.
And it'll go back to him, who will attack Blue. And miss. And then it'll go to the 4s, and the last 4 left is Gar. What does Gar do?
I'm going to make my way to my legs with them trembling like a person trying to stand up on ice. And I'll get my axe in my hand and then move as far as I can into the room.
Yeah, let's see. It's only... If you go right outside of the room... say... What's your movement? Probably like 30?
I'm in leather, so it'd be pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can move in and still do an attack if you want.
Hell yeah. I'll give myself the -2 for donning the axe or whatever in the same turn.
Go for it.
Okay. So it'd be 14 to hit.
And that is for the bone horror. Let me see. Turn the page. Yeah, that'll actually hit it.
Ho-ho! Yes. 7 points of damage with the magical axe.
Very nice. And yeah, he's looking a bit weaker, definitely from that one. As it goes to you, Merritt.
All right, I'll try again. So why do I get a +2 for attacking him if he's engaged? Is that just like a...
Because he's like turned and engaged.
Got it. So, yeah, that's going to hit. It's 16 plus my normal +2 more, 20
Oh yeah.
for 1 point of damage. No, 2 points of damage, strength bonus.
Okay, nice. Yeah, and this bone horror is not looking too good anymore. Not quite dead. From the 3, go down to Finrod.
So there's one dude left,
Yes, sir.
right? And am I able to shoot without hitting somebody?
It is engaged with Brock, so there will be a chance to get Brock if you fire.
So I could possibly come up behind him with my short sword.
Yeah, you'll just have like well, you would have a -2 for pulling the short sword, but you would also have the +2 for him being engaged, so it'll just be a 0 bonus, aside from the other ones. So yeah, you can definitely do that.
I don't know, guys. Should I try to do it? What do you guys think?
I don't know, you might die, but, you know, fortune favors the bold.
Okay, I'm scared, but I'll try. Here we go. Holy cow, thank you. Does that do something?
Yeah, that'll hit him, for sure.
With my bonuses, that's... Oh, I have no bonuses. It cancels out. Okay.
And 6 damage is definitely enough to kill him.
So, as he's trying to kill one of my friends, I stab him in the back like a good little elf. Straight in the back. Hear his spine crushing as he crumbles to the floor. Boy, for a guy who only has 1 hit point left, I've killed a lot of people. Somebody's got to save me now.
Very nice. Yeah, so combat ends, and actually, as you killed this bone horror, it almost feels like the undead presence or evil presence in the catacomb is lifted.
Is the boy nearby? Do we see him?
Interesting question. You don't see him.
Why did I think we were looking for a daughter?
I have no idea.
We're looking for a son?
Because I said it, I think.
Okay.
It is a boy, right? Or is it a daughter? Now I don't even know.
Yeah, now I don't even know. Shit, I thought it was a boy. I didn't even catch you called it a daughter.
Yeah, it's a son that we're trying to rescue.
Okay, yeah, it is a son, definitely.
Oh, yeah, you just said child in our message. Okay, so yeah, you didn't specify a gender. Okay. Yeah. Right. Boy.
The girly boy. But no, you don't see him in this room. However, at the end of the room, there is a passageway heading off to the east, which would be to your right if you're facing.
I would like to approach Grinscar and kneel down before him and search his belongings.
Yeah, and I'll let Grinscar kind of tell you what he has on him.
Anything juicy on there, Dennis?
1 second, I'll post.
Okay. You were very brave, my friend. Yeah.
It's a stick of dynamite.
Through his pockets. A lit stick of dynamite.
A lit stick of dynamite.
Yeah, and yeah, I guess while we wait for that to be posted in the chat there, yeah, just basically there's like a passageway leading off in the eastern side of the room. Aside from that, it's just the wooden coffins that are busted open, which help the zombies. A pile of bones in the ground, a couple dead zombies.
I want to search the horror.
Excellent. He doesn't have any weapons or anything, and nothing really of note on him.
The zombies?
No, just gross dead bodies.
Damn it.
And Gar will point to the new corridor and say, I think the objective's that way, Mr. Burglar.
You can always
Misses!
steal some finger bones.
Yeah, she continues down the hallway, searching for traps.
Yeah, you won't find any traps. It's a pretty small hallway, about 20 feet down. You'll get to like this small alcove, and it's more or less probably the same. It matches the description of a secret entrance that the Rodemus parents had described. In the middle of the room, there's a ladder going up through a small chimney, and anyone standing below it would feel a faint, fresh breeze blowing from it. Now, behind the ladder is a small boy, crouching, covering his head.
And who might you be?
And he'll just look at you and whimper a bit and say, I'm not supposed to talk to strangers. You're not one of the bad people, are you?
No. I think I'm here for you if you're... What's his name? And she looks over her shoulder to Gar.
Gar will take like a piece of candy out of his pocket and say, Here, little boy, here, here.
And he'll kind of perk up a bit in his teary eyes, and he'll like stand up, but he won't approach you. But he'll hold out his hand for the candy.
No, my little collie, come here. Like I'm like trying to call over a squirrel or something.
He'll wipe his like stuffy nose and on his sleeve there, and yeah, he'll walk for you, and he'll take the candy, and he'll say, "Oh, thank you, old man."
And I'll point towards the ladder and say, We're leaving. Are you coming with us?
Well, it's the bad man and the other down the room there, and he'll point back towards where the bone horror was, and he'll say, "Well, if he lets me go, I'll go."
We killed him.
And he'll start nodding his head very fast and say, "Oh yes, I very much want to go back to my parents." Now, who was holding I think it was a necklace, like a dragonfly necklace from the parents?
Oh, that's right. That would be on Grinskar as well.
Excellent. So Merrick would find this dragonfly necklace.
Does it look valuable?
Yeah, it's valuable. It's also basically like the family symbol of the Rodemus family.
I'll take that too then. Dragonfly necklace?
Yeah. And anyone wearing it basically...
That's how we were supposed to identify ourselves to the kid, how he'd recognize us.
Oh, I wouldn't. I probably wouldn't be wearing it though. I'd probably just stick it in my pouch.
Though all it required was a piece of candy.
Candy or dragonfly necklaces will work. But yeah, so that's basically the end of that little dungeon there. You could exit the ladder and you would be at the back side of the keep, out like a small secret entrance. Yeah, you would go up about 30 feet, and this is like a pretty well hidden exit. Yeah, and you can definitely bring him back to his parents, no issue.
Now, Marcus, when I finish climbing the ladder, I feel like this deep pinch in my chest.
Yeah. As Gar steps out from this 30-foot ladder climb, carrying all of his heavy equipment, yeah, his heart begins to beat irregularly, and he suffers a massive heart attack, collapsing. And I'll let him say a few words as he withers away in excruciating pain as his chest collapses. But it feels like it.
I'll look down at my hand that's just like all fucking wart covered, and I'll say, I was supposed to die in combat. And my eyes will get wide, and I'll just like roll over and let out a gust. Oh.
Quick, somebody stab him.
I'll lean down and I'll take his hand. And I'll say, old man, can I have your axe?
He like lips something. You don't hear what he says, and if you draw in close, you hear, fuck you, Merrick. Gah!
I'll take the axe.
Brock will put the hand on his chest and say, "You lucky you didn't have to die in combat."
Yeah, and perhaps like a bird would call in the background, and like a cloud would move over the sun. The breeze would stop as Gar's soul leaves his body. And yeah, that basically concludes the quest there. Unless you would want to explore more, like deep down in the catacombs or something, you have a few options. You can do that. You could head back to town, return the map to Funkin. And I'll let you guys decide which one you want to do.
Oh, I don't know. What do you guys think? Deeper into the catacombs or go back to town and look for the next quest? You lost a lot of companions in those catacombs, right?
Yeah, between these catacombs and the previous adventure and a different, I think a tomb it was, yeah, they lost quite a few.
I wouldn't assume you'd be too eager to go back down there, but I'm up for whatever. I got loot. Yeah, where's this great treasure you were supposed to get anyway, Brock?
No treasure, Brock said.
Yeah, and well, I'll let y'all continue with that.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, you know, the catacombs more or less would have some treasures. They would be hidden though. Y'all didn't run in, you know, didn't explore, you know, a decent chunk of it. But now Falcon was promising, I think, a hefty gold reward for returning the map. So if you go to town, you would definitely get, you know, reimbursed and these things.
That makes sense. And what about the Rodemus family? Do they give us a reward for recovering their son?
Ah, yes. Let me check, actually. You would definitely be able to keep the dragonfly necklace, which would be worth probably a good bit. Let's see. Yeah, it'd be worth about 500 gold pieces.
Holy shit,
Some
wow.
amount. Yeah, it's a pretty old, like, family relic. They were kind enough to give it to you.
I was going to give it to the goblin, but not if it's worth that much.
Yeah, aside from that, they'll give you, like, a 150 gold bonus to divide amongst each other.
Maybe, I guess, we'll liquidate the necklace. How much would we get for it if we sell it in town?
Yeah, you'd get the full 500, definitely.
So 650 gold then total to divide between, what, there's 3 survivors?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gar dying.
So about 216 gold apiece.
Yeah, and then I guess assuming that you do return back to the Laughing Dragon Inn and talk to Funkin, he would give you all the agreed upon amounts. Which I don't remember what it was. Why didn't I write that down? So I think it was going to be, and y'all can correct me, but it might have been 200 gold per adventurer.
Yeah, sounds correct, I think.
I think it was 500. I'm just kidding. I wasn't even offered that job.
Yeah, we'll say it was 200 per character extra. And if it's anything different, I'll watch the other part at some point and check. But we'll say 200.
I feel rich.
Yeah, so that's times 3.
I'll mark off that dragonfly necklace though now that I sold it.
Sweet. Yeah, so yeah, it's up to you guys what you want to decide to do. But that quest line's basically finished. There are more rumors and things that could be found, spending more time in the inn. But as for now, it's that one's finished.
Cool. Am I going to be healed suddenly, miraculously, or?
Yeah, getting back to town, y'all would be given, healing potions and spells and things. Funkin would probably heal everybody if they're.
Is there a church? Is there a cleric or something in town that would provide those services? Yeah, for weary adventurers.
Absolutely.
I have 575 gold. Dude.
Nice.
I say we have a party.
Easily done. Yeah, so that'll conclude the Tales from the Dragon. Yeah, the Rodemus Keep quest there. Hope y'all enjoyed it. There are definitely, like I said, options for further adventures with these characters in the same region.
That would be great.
Actually, plenty. Yeah, and I'll divide up the experience once I kill the broadcast. But yeah, I guess everyone can go ahead. We'll start with Brock, what your character does upon return and being given these gifts and healings and things.
Yeah, she's not totally happy because she didn't really find treasure, but there was a reward, and I think she would go buy some jewelry for herself to be
to make herself
to be marriable, to find a man because she's still single. Yeah.
Awesome. And Finrod, what about you? What would Finrod be doing?
I'd just be happy to be alive, and I would be just celebrating life, being free from the near-death experience, and rejoicing in my wealth. And I don't know. I think that's about it.
Marek will take a table in the tavern and sit there alone with 3 pints of ale, and he'll drink one while he thinks about the fallen Grinskar and Gar.
Awesome. Sounds good. Yeah, well, I had a great time with you guys. Definitely keen to do more if there's interest.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Thanks for running.
No problem. Had a great time. But I'll kill the broadcast. We can sit down and stay in and chat if you want. But
sure. Yeah, I'd like some XP because I still have 0.
Yeah, definitely.